Let's do this. Let's go ahead and bounce one of the gens. And that was just an absolute massacre. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got alchemy artifacts. We are going back to alchemy. Now, I know some people don't like alchemy, but I personally think it's a pretty fun format, and there are some cool cards, so let's go ahead and get into it. And other than the 4 rares, I think that this kind of card isn't uncommon, so if you do like alchemy, you can at least watch it. If not, this is uncommon, so it shouldn't be that bad to craft. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you're going to conjure a card named Mox Opal. Maybe you're familiar with it, but you're going to get a Mox Opal into your hand, which is pretty nice. And the way that this deck operates, it's obviously very, very aggressive. If you notice, the curve here is super, super aggro, but let's go ahead and just go through the deck list really quick. Combat Courier, just have to unearth, which I like a lot, because when you kill it with the Gleeful Demolition, you do get those 3/1/1 red Phyrexian Goblin creature tokens, and it's so freaking nice. Very easy to do this, but the best combo we have is the Diamond Pickaxe. Obviously being indestructible, even if you use it on an indestructible axe, you still get the 3/1/1s, and that is pretty freaking sick. Then we got the Tome of Gadwick. This is another alchemy card. This is a rare. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you're going to conjure a random card. It's basically, they're all just a bunch of like scry 1, draw 1, so it's like, we'll go ahead and ponder, opt, consider, serum visions. Brainstorm is really, really good. That's basically what you get. You get like a 1-costed instant card that just lets you draw in some way or another, but I do think in this kind of quick deck, you do have a lot of flyers, you got a lot of 1/1s. It is really, excuse me, it is very, very nice. Goblin 2-meter lets you have haste, +1/+0, pretty easy, pretty aggro, pretty easy. Got the Zoetic Glyph. Again, this card, letting any and all of your artifacts go for 5/4, and then whenever it dies, you get to discover 3. This card is absolutely nuts. I think this card could have been a rare, honestly. This card is very, very good. And last but not least, we got Talion's Throneguard. Flash, bargain, and flying. Whenever you flash this in, if you pay the bargain, which is very easy in this deck, it's very, very easy. And then you just get to return up to 1 target spell or non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and then you get to make that card cost 2 more to cast perpetually, which means basically forever it just costs 2 more to cast. So you can pretty much say nope to your opponent, and I really, really like it. It gets around the Cavern of Souls, so you don't have to counter it. You're just bouncing the spell on the stack back to their hand. So I really love Talion's Throneguard. That's pretty much the deck here. 4 Captivating Crossroads and 4 Thran Portals, just because it is a little bit difficult with only 4 Shivan Reef. We don't have the dual lands that we do in Standard in this deck, but that is it. We got Alchemy Artifacts. I think it's a pretty little nifty deck, especially if you are Alchemy. Switch it up a little bit. Let's go and leave me a like. The button looks just like this. Helps out the channel tremendously. Consider joining the channel, as that would really help me out as a content creator, and I really appreciate all of you. Go and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Edifice, how you doing here? All right, so we got some artificers in here. Or is it artificer? I think it's artificer, actually. Anyway, either way, okay, so we got the Captivating Crossroads. Again, this is alchemy, so the Captivating Crossroads is a very, very nice card. You don't have as many dual lands in alchemy, so you kind of have to run 4 Captivating Crossroads in pretty much every deck. Impassioned Orator, okay, so they're going to do like the life gain shenanigans. That's interesting. Let's go for the Thran Portal. And again, I'm running Captivating Crossroads and Thran Portal. If you're running multiple colored decks, I think you kind of have to. So obviously this just brings up our newest thing, Gleeful Demolition with this freaking pickaxe is crazy. You just pretty much, it's pretty much a one carded 3/1/1s. Like that is crazy when you use that with the pickaxe, because it's indestructible. I actually did not know that. If it's, I mean, I guess if you just read the card, but like, without like fully reading the card, you just think, oh yeah, you kill an artifact, you get 3/1/1s. It actually doesn't have to die. So if you just target your own pickaxe, 3/1/1s. So, alright, so the Horn of Gondor, that is, again, another alchemy card. I think it's that's from the Lord of the Rings set. So let's go ahead and drop our Captivating Crossroads. I'm going to call out blue. And let's go for the Quicksilver Lapidary. The problem with the glyph is they're going to be able to have a lot of chump blockers. Maybe we should just go for the glyph. If we go for the Quicksilver Lapidary, we do get a free Mox, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, we get a Mox Opal. Let's go and play this down for 3, and then we can go for the Combat Courier, or we can actually go for another Lapidary, but we don't really gain anything from another Mox Opal, because it's a legend, so I think let's go for this. Now that we have 3 for the Mox Opal, we can go ahead and for this. I think this is fine. And yeah, I don't really want to trade with the Orator, so let's go ahead and swing in here. Again, maybe we were better off just going for the Glyph right up front, but I don't know, because they can chump block, and I think they're going to go wide here and then use the Horn of the Well, the Horn of the Gondor, they do have to sink mana into it, so Maybe we should have, but I kind of do prefer going a little bit wide here. So they do this, and now I think we really reap what we sow. Now the Zoetic Glyph, like, we're just pretty much putting that on the back burner because there's not really a whole lot we can do with it. Let's go. I mean, we have to. I still want to go wide. So if I use the Mox Opal, we could use it for the Quicksilver Lapidary, but it's not that good. So let's just go for the Mox Opal. We just want to go as wide as possible here. I think this is fine. And now they're definitely going to chump block here. We do take one bad block from the Orator, but that's okay. Chump block there. And they, like I said, though, I mean, they have to pump a lot of mana into the Horn, though. So I think this is was this a better line than going in for Opal right away? I think so, but who knows? I mean, I guess we might as well play this, right? Like, what? I mean, we don't get another Mox Opal. I mean, we do get another Mox Opal, but I guess we'll just keep it. Just in case they kill this Mox Opal, then maybe we want another one. Destroy Evil. So this is fine, though. With the Destroy Evil, we're gonna be able to discover for free. So that's fine. Discover 3 for free, which is always nice. And we get a Spyglass Siren, really, really nice, and another map token. So we're looking pretty good there. Alright, so I think we're looking pretty good here. And embellished Night Counselor. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good here. They gain a little bit of life, but they can't go in for the Horn or any of that nonsense. Okay, my turn. Spyglass Siren, looking pretty good here. I think we are gonna go for the map token. I don't really see a reason not to. And the Night Counselor having 1 toughness is really nice because we can swing in and we still only take 1. So the Quicksilver Lapidary, we don't have a Mox Opal anymore, but so yeah, this is fine. Let's go ahead and swing in here. I'm not sure if they block with the Impassioned Orator, I might take the Combat Courier and I may just pop it. So depending on how they block, I might just pop it. Block here. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take them down to 7, which is not nothing. And you know, I think we should have played the Quicksilver Lapidary before. For some reason, I thought if we didn't have a Mox Opal, then we conjure it. But whenever it enters the battlefield, we just get the Mox Opal. Like, I don't know why I thought that you like if you already had one, it didn't conjure again. But I guess you should probably read the cards. But we're making our return back to Alchemy, so slowly getting more accustomed. There we go, Talion's Throneguard. That is pretty much the ace of our deck. That card is so freaking good in this deck. It's absolutely sickening. Hopefully we can use this to kind of make up the deck. So Horn of the Gondor, if they go wide here, which they are going wide and gaining life, I don't love it. But now we've got 2 flyers, 2 semi-beefy flyers that I think we're going to be okay here. Alright, so we got Talion's Throneguard here. And well, we kind of want to go in with the flyers. The flyers are basically like our win condition now, so how do we play this? We want the damage up in the air. So I think we're pretty okay just to kind of swing it all. Maybe we should have, I don't know, because they're going to keep gaining life, though, so I don't really want to put the pickaxe on the Spyglass Sirens. I think we're okay to do this. I'm okay with this. I want them to do as much trading as they can. Okay. Looking good. This is fine. They want to, the problem is that they're going to want to keep some tokens on the battlefield, just so that they can go for the Horn and just go extra wide. So down to 5 they go. If we go for Talion's Throneguard, I'm thinking about maybe using this in... Oh, this has Flash. Do you guys have to remember that it has Flash? So let's put the Diamond Pickaxe. We might as well use some of this mana up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, we might as well use the Diamond Pickaxe on the Spyglass Siren. And then we can go for this. We can actually go for a Combat Courier on the next turn. I think we're looking pretty good here. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And what they're going to want to do is go for the Horn of the Gondor, I'm assuming. And then, let's do this now. Okay, so they're going to create... Yeah, this is fine. Let's go for Talion's Throneguard on the Orator, and then they're not going to gain the life. So Talion's Throneguard. Let's guard the throne with our Talion's Throneguard. Oh, just so nasty. Let's go. Bargain. Pay the bargain. And put back the Orator, and look at that. You can go as wide as you want. Boom. No life gain for you. And we've got 7 in the air. And oh, if they don't have removal, I think we're looking good. So let's go for the Tomb Raider. And let's just do this. Let's go for the Courier. We got 2 Couriers for this. And we're still going to be able to go for Pickaxe, so we can even sacrifice it, and they don't want the smoke. They don't want the smoke, baby. Chizzo, how we doing here? How we doing? This looks like a pretty good hand here. Sometimes these Thran Portals do get you in a little bit of trouble. Hello! We'll give you the little Tamio hello. Of course, love the hospitality around here. Alright, so let's see what Chizzo's got here. Harried Spear Guard. This thing makes the rat when it dies, right? Yep, okay. Yeah, let's go and let that go. That's definitely not going to be blocking that. And I guess we'll call out blue. And we want to go for the Gleeful Demolition. The Lapidary is a little bit more mana efficient. So let's go ahead and drop our Quicksilver Lapidary. Yeah, we're going to have to pay, which kind of sucks. Especially versus an aggro deck, but it is what it is. We got to play our spells, so let's play down our Mox Opal. We don't have the 3 to fulfill the Mox Opal, but that's okay. Either way, I mean, we could just use for, like, Gleeful Demolition. I mean, we're pretty okay here. Sawblade Scamp. So this is like kind of the Cacophony Scamp, but a little bit different. I don't see a whole lot of people playing this. Let's go and let that come through. Down to 14, which is not wonderful. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. We're going to have to drop the Thran Portal. Let's go for the Goblin Tomb Raider. And again, paying all this life is not great, but I don't really see another way here. And guess we're going to have to just swing in here. I mean, yeah, I don't really want to block, especially with them having, like, pump stuff up. I just think that's a bad idea. So let's go for the Gleeful Demolition. I think we're going to kill the Mox Opal. It's a little risky, I understand, but I think we're going to have to put something on defense here. We could have used yeah, because we're not going to be able to use the Mox Opal anyway, so. Okay, this isn't too bad. Sawblade Scamp's not really that big of a threat. I am worried about a Monstrous Rage, of course. Monstrous Rage still being legal. You got to be careful, because it's not a one-to-one thing with the with Standard. There's a lot of things that are not legal in Standard that are. I think it's like what the older stuff in Standard isn't legal in Alchemy. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and they don't have a Monstrous Rage, or at least they don't want to use it on that, which is fine with me. And they just give it up. They just give up the turn. Okay, we are looking good here. Now we get a Captivating Crossroads, and we got a Talion's Throneguard, and I love the Throneguard. The Throneguard is so good in this deck. I'm gonna swing in. I guess we're just racing here, and I can flash in Talion's Throneguard, and we can pay the bargain cost. We got 2 of them. I'm not even entirely sure in this matchup I do want to pay the Throneguard's cost. So, Urvask Forge, I think I might let this go, because honestly, the Forge takes a while to get going. So I might let this resolve. I might just bounce the Swift Spear. Let's let this resolve, and let's let them put down a land if they do. I don't think they do, because if they did, they would have it. So they're going to have to go for a Swift Spear here. So yeah, no, they're good. I think we're just going to bounce the Swift Spear. Yeah, we've already committed to it, so let's go ahead and do that. Plus, yeah, like I said, I don't think the Forge is that threatening. So let's put back the Swift Spear. And again, I know they don't have another land, because they would have played it. So, alright. Looking good. Is this lethal? Hold on. I think this is lethal. With the Glyph, this should just be lethal. They're tapped out. We don't really have to worry about anything. We only have 1 artifact. But that's all we need. Just 1 little artifact, and we swing in, and look at that. We didn't even need to play our other Throneguard. GG's. Scoob, like zoink Scoob. How we doing here? All right, we got the Tome of Gadwick. I think that card's really... Oh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give them the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. Those things suck. So they give us a hello. Hey, we did not take a mulligan, but we'll also take a hello. Called Captivating Crossroads, which... Captivating Crossroads is a really, really good card. I guess we'll go ahead and give him the cry. Oh yeah, okay, we'll definitely give him the cry face for the counter. That is okay. Stern Scolding. That is quite the ballsy move. Wow, they're main decking that thing. Okay, well it ended up working out in their favor, so I can't really talk too much crap here. Do we go for the Thran Portal, or we just I think we're just gonna go for Thran Portal here. I guess just kind of get it down. We can put down Captivating Crossroads at any time. We kind of have to get the Thran Portal down before our second land, so. I guess we'll go ahead and just do that. And then they actually get... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Gleeful Demolition. Gleeful Demolition just feels... I mean, that's crazy. Just, I mean... Again, we have to sacrifice a map, but... It's just so easy to get a 1-drop land here, so... Sheldred's Assimilator. Okay, well, I'm not going to assimilate to your dark deeds. Gonna go ahead and do that. I think this card's a little underwhelming. I mean, they get to like remove something from your graveyard, and then they get to conjure a copy in the top 5 cards of your deck. It feels slow and clunky and awkward, but I guess it's okay. A 3/1 menace is still nothing to scoff at. So let's go ahead and drop this down. And they're not gonna really want to block because this 1 power. So let's go ahead and drop the Tome of Gadwick here, and let's go ahead and drop it. Ooh, and actually that was, oh god, auto tapper. Should have been a little more cognizant of that, because if this gets through, it pretty much only creates like instances and sorceries that let you draw for 1 blue. So now we have this 1 red. So now we're kind of pigeonholed into the Combat Courier. So yeah, that's kind of sucky. So you get, what, a Brainstorm? Okay, well, we can't play the Brainstorm anyway. I don't know if I would have wanted to anyway, but it all worked out. Another Stern Scolding. Wow, so they are trying. Wow, that is crazy to me. Probably main decking like 4 Stern Scoldings, but hey, it is what it is. Shelter's Assimilator. I'm assuming they're going to get rid of the Combat Courier. So yeah, that makes sense. We do have this Brainstorm though, so I'm going to be able to snag, hopefully, I don't know, but hopefully, another land with the Brainstorm. Brainstorm is pretty good. Brainstorm is probably the best thing that you can conjure with the Tome. So let's see what you're doing here. I don't really see what the Scoob left for a Scooby snack, I guess. Okay, there we go, and they're gonna take. Okay, they're gonna go for the throat. So I guess they're trying to conjure it to get their own go for the throat. But I think they should go with my Combat Courier. But I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. So I think we should just go for the Zoetic Glyph right on the Tome itself. We could do that, but I think we're gonna go for Brainstorm. There's a pretty good chance that we draw into a land with these 3 cards. So so no land for us. Okay, that is pretty yucky. Oh, and we don't. Oh my gosh, that really sucks. Because even with the Brainstorm, we have to put this back on the top of our deck here. So, oh, no land. That is rough. So now we can't even go for the Glyph. Oh gosh, okay. I guess we'd rather take the Lapidary just because that gives us mana with the Opal. So, okay. Let's go for the Goblin Tomb Raider. We can go ahead and play this. Let's see if any more Stern Scoldings. Doesn't appear to be so. So, I guess we're going to go ahead and swing in here. See if we can get like another Brainstorm. So we do swing in the Tome of Gadwick here. Let's see what we got. What we got. Oh, Quicken's not that good. It's just 1 blue to draw a card. It's not that great. Brainstorm is way better because it lets you dig way deeper into your deck. We don't have any sorceries or anything like that, so I think we're just gonna drop our Spyglass Siren and be done. So they don't have a whole lot on going for them. They got 2 cards in their hand. They got 1 Assimilator, a Spyglass Siren. Spyglass Siren is everywhere. Alchemy, Explorer, Standard. Like, Spyglass Siren is a crazy card. Very simple, 1/1 flyer. Create a map token, but it's everywhere, man. Oracle of the Alpha, another Alchemy card. This card is really cool. You just conjure the Power 9 into your deck, which feels pretty crazy. I kind of debated on running that in this deck, but it doesn't feel that good in this deck. Okay, well, how do we want to play this? I don't know. I'm thinking about just being aggressive here and just going straight for the Zoetic Glyph. I don't know. This feels okay with me. I think we're gonna do this. We have 1 bad block on the Assimilator this way, but I don't know. I think this feels pretty good. They have 12 life. So if they have go for the throat, it's not going to affect our artifact creatures. So, and if they want to trade, we get to discover 3 for free. And then we can kind of try to get another land with the Quicken. So I'm really liking how this is shaking out. So they don't want us to draw with the Tome, or conjure, not draw, but no conjuring today. Delpho GS, how we doing here? This looks like a really good hand. I love the Tome of Gadwick. Especially at that last match, I think we can really make use of that. And of course, the Gleeful Demolition. So let's go ahead and drop our Spyglass Siren. You already know the drill. Yeah, this is a pretty strong turn. Or opening hand. I guess, well, I mean, Siren is a pretty strong turn as well, but alright, let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully we don't get countered like in that last match with the Skullful, what was it, Skullful Sterning or something like that? Sternful Scalding. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and drop that, and Gleeful Demolition. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of 1/1s, because that's really hard to deal with, and I think we're going to go for the Combat Courier instead of the Tome. We can just play that on the Tome of Gadwick next turn. Okay, I don't want to really get countered here, so, I mean, this is looking like a pretty, almost borderline optimal start, especially if we can get something going on here. I'm a little nervous about a counter spell, so I'm going to go for the Diamond Pickaxe, and they didn't even hold up priority. So that's fine, because even if the pickaxe gets countered, it's not the end of the world, and this way we can still get the Tome of Gadwick down. Swing on in, bang, bang, bang. Down to 13 they go. And this is a mighty fine board. Drop down the tome, and then next turn we can just use the glyph. I think we're going to use the glyph probably just like on the tome instead of, you know, getting some draw power. But we'll see what they play. We don't know. Oh, a haughty Djinn. Okay, okay, yeah, that's good. I think, yeah, this is fine. Let's just go for the Zoetic Glyph here, and let's just go right on the tomb, I think. Yeah, I don't think we really need it. Let's just be as aggressive as possible. Swing on. This thing has 0 power. Haughty Djinn is not looking so naughty. Haughty's looking pretty petite. Swing in, and they do not want to give up the Haughty. So, drop the Goblin Tomb Raider, and we are as wide as basically human can be. I mean, as wide as... We're not human. I shouldn't say as humanly can be. I should say as artifact as can be. I was say, don't just swing out. I think the game's pretty much over. They do get a quick study. That's it. They just tap out for this quick study, and they just notice game over. We don't even need the Throneguard to top this off. We switch it in here. Let's go for the... We're going to do it anyway, but let's do this. Let's go and bounce one of the Djinns. And that was just an absolute massacre. I mean, that was just like they had no shot. They had just absolutely no shot. They just got ran over. Yeah. I don't know if they're just going to hold up the rope here, but we'll go and get... They do not. They're a good sport, but good gamers also. That was just... We just ran you over. Let's rock! How we doing here? Well, let's rock. Let's rock. Alright. What do we got going on here? Captivating Crossroads. Captivating Crossroads is, I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's like a good card, but it kind of sucks that like pretty much every deck has to run it. I kind of lean towards not liking it, but it does balance out the format, so... it is what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and drop my Combat Courier here. See what's going on here. We got the Iron Crag. Okay, I did debate running the Iron Crag in my deck, but I ultimately don't think we really benefit from it that much. So, alright, pretty simple here. I'm going to go for the Spyglass Siren, and instead of going for the Diamond Pickaxe, I think we're going to go for the Goblin Tomb Raider just because we have haste. And a 1-drop 2/2 haste, pretty gosh darn good. That artifact fulfillment is so easy to fulfill, so, I mean, whatever. Alright, so this is going to be Esper? Okay, I'm getting a little nervous. Ooh, Oracle of the Alpha. Okay, so Oracle of the Alpha does seem to be everywhere in Alchemy, but we'll be okay. How do we want to get around you? I think we're going to go for Captivating Crossroads. There's really no punishment for it, but, see, what do we want to do? We go for the Quicksilver Lapidary. I keep wanting to say Lapidary for some reason. The Lapidary. Get a Mox Opal. And we also have enough for this, so boom. So we got enough for the Mox Opal to give us 1 extra mana here. And can't really go for the Diamond Pickaxe and equip it. But we'll go ahead and drop it anyway, and then we'll go ahead and use the map token. I guess we'll put it on the Goblin Tomb Raider, just so that we have at least 1 creature that we can swing in with, but... If we don't draw a land, but if we do draw... Okay, Gleeful... Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to swing in. I think that was pretty decent. And next turn is going to be close. Do we want to go for Talion's Throneguard, or we just want to go for the Gleeful Demolition? I think we're going to lean towards going for the Talion's Throneguard, but we'll see. Depending on what they play here, I mean, they could just like wipe the board. I don't really know what we're playing against. This seems kind of control-y, kind of mid-rangey. Virtue of Persistence. Okay, we don't love that. Definitely don't love that. Oh, they're swinging in. Oh, okay, so I guess they really want the Scry. Okay, that's fine. Not blocking. And we got this, the throw. Okay, so that actually is really nice. Let's go ahead and drop the Captivating Crossroads right now. Let's drop this now. And I guess we'll call blue. And this is nice because we have the Mox Opal, so I think we can go for the Gleeful Demolition. This is a little risky because we do have to get the attack off to make the treasure, and without the treasure token, we don't have enough for the Throneguard. So this is a little risky. This is a little risky. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, so they're gonna exile non-land permanent. They're just gonna take away. Okay. Okay. They just get rid of the actual pickaxe itself. That's fine, I suppose. Okay. I don't love it, but now we can't go for the Throneguard, but we can go for the Gleeful Demolition, so I think that's fine. And I think at this point, let's go ahead. We could kill the Iron Crag, but like I don't know. I think they either have a board wipe or they don't. So regarding a board wipe, I think we're just going to have to eat it. I think we're just going to have to go all in here. If we go for the Gleeful Demolition on the Mox Opal or the Courier. The Courier can come back, so I guess we'll do that. Kind of just depends, because now we're 1 less on the count on the Opal, though. So maybe we should use the Opal, but the Courier can come back, so... It's not really going to matter. If they drop a big fat Sunfall on our heads, it's not really going to matter either way. It's just going to suck a lot, but... We'll see what we got. 16 to 12. Here comes Sunfall. Okay, so there's the Sunfall. So I guess we probably were okay to do that, and this is okay. I guess we're gonna go for the Courier, and then we go for the Tome of Gadwick. So this is not the end of the world just yet. Combat Courier, we got the Unearth, and we're gonna attach the Tome to it, and let's do that. Oh my, oh. Okay, no, we're good because we have the Opal, so we're okay, because I had to make sure that because we need a blue source for this. Okay. Well, we're gonna go for Combat Courier anyway. I think I'm playing a little bit too fast. Sometimes my commentary does get a little left of center. Okay, so they got some of their Power 9. There's the Mox Sapphire. Okay, we got the Mox. There's some Moxes in the house. Alright, Incubator. 6/6, that is not great, but we do have the Talion's Throneguard. They only have one more card in their hand, so I think that's worth mentioning. And at this point, I think the Diamond Pickaxe, we could go for the Throneguard and just bounce and get rid of the Incubator token. That would be kind of nice. But with the Pickaxe and the Gleeful Demolition, I think that's a pretty good combination. Yeah, we could also just use it to kill their token as well. Oh man, it's kind of close. But I think let's Thought Scour. Remember how I said we're gonna play slower? No, I can't. My brain's going a million miles per hour right now. Portal does not help us right now really at all. Let's go for Gleeful Demolition. Should we use it on their creature though? I don't think so, because the Throneguard can just get rid of it. Let's use it on the Pickaxe. That's the most obvious thing that we got going on here. 3/1/1s. That looks pretty good. Drop you. Can't use you anyway. And then we can either attach the Pickaxe or the Gadwick, and this is more mana efficient. So that was a very long-winded turn. Let's see if it plays out for us. If we survive a Sunfall, I'll be very proud of ourselves. Gotta go for a Mirrex token, I assume, right? Yep, okay, Mirrex. We can't survive a Black Lotus. Wow, that is the first time you see the Black Lotus behind me. See the Black Lotus behind me? And we got 2 Black Lotuses on the field, so that is actually really, really cool. First time I've ever played against a Black Lotus in Arena, I can honestly say that. Yep. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Kaya. Okay, Kaya, that is not good. They're going to be able to pop us for 3 pretty much every single turn. And I'm not entirely sure if we can... Well... Her having Hexproof is so brutal. Like, that's the... Oh my gosh. It's like the only Planeswalker with Hexproof, but that's going to be hard. That's going to be a hard thing to get over. I think we're just going to go for the Talion's Throneguard. We don't have to use the bargain cost. Let's just pop this. I'm going to... Yeah, let's just pop you. Get rid of you. The Might token can't block. So let's go for the Tome of Gadwick. And I guess we'll put it on... We're going to have to try it and just fight off this Kaya. Alright. Might token can't block. They're out of resources otherwise. So I guess we're going to have to work on this Kaya, though. We can't really win with the Kaya out here. And I guess the Tome's going to hit the face so that we can get some draw. Alright, feels pretty good. Tome's going to get us, hopefully a Brainstorm. Preordain is okay. Scry 2, then draw. Oh, 2 lands. Get that out of here. That's not good. And then the Pickaxe looks pretty good. Yeah, this is fine. Drop the Diamond Pickaxe. I'm just a little nervous about the Kaya. Like, we have 3 life here. Alright. Pass turn. I don't really want to block the Mirrex, but that makes it so that we have to kill Kaya this turn especially. If we don't trade, but then we could kill the Kaya with the Throneguard. I guess we'll let it go. I know that they kill us this one turn, but I'm banking on killing the Kaya next turn. Especially with the Pickaxe. If they have removal, I think we're just going to lose. Because that 5 loyalty counters. Yep, we lose 3 life, so we have to get rid of Kaya next turn, or else they just have lethal that way. Another land is really brutal. Let's put the Pickaxe on... I think it just comes down to they just have to... if they have removal, they just have it. So we have enough to kill the Kaya. We don't have enough to... We don't have any excess, though. We can't... I would love to be able to take the Tome of the Gadwick to draw, but we don't have that luxury right now. So if we swing in here and they make a Mirrex token, we still live. But if they have removal, they just win, because then the Kaya wins. So No flay, no removal. They only have one card in their hand. They only have one card in their hand. Confounding Riddle. Okay, okay, so they're searching for an answer. This pretty much, I feel like this is like the big turning point in the game. If they get removal, then they win, obviously. If they don't, I think we're gonna be okay. Any removal wins. No, Soul Partition. We are gonna lose the match, unfortunately. Kaya lives. We don't really have anything else to play, unfortunately. And yeah, that's it. Gosh darn it. We'll go ahead and clank him up. That was a good game, though, but you got me. Drakenclaw, how we doing here? This is... It's not really the best hand. Yeah, we're going to go for mulligan that. We need at least one creature in our opening hand. Yeah, I guess we... I mean, it's either Courier or the Tome. I think the Tome is probably the most luxury card. I guess we'll put it with the Courier. I mean, for content's sake, I kind of like the Tome just because we're playing Alchemy. So let's go ahead and at least play the Alchemy card, I guess. Now it's after... Wait, did they take a mulligan there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not really sure there. I think they did. I can't really see. Sometimes the computer blocks off the top part of my opponent's hand. Let me move this down. I think they did, but I missed the friendly mulligan hello. So I guess we're not being friendly to Drakenclaw today. But sorry, buddy. All right, let's go ahead and drop you. I guess we'll go for blue. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm okay with that. Tome of Gadwick, and I think. Yeah, it is tempting to go for Tome, but I think we're just going to end up going for the Gleeful Demolition. I mean, you can't... The Gleeful Demolition, making 3/1/1s just feels way too strong. And then we drop the Tome. I think we'll be okay. Captivating Crossroads is going to come in untapped for one more turn, so we're probably screwed on that. Bloodfeather... This thing can't block, so this is actually really okay. This thing's like really clunky, actually, so I'm actually okay with this. We're just going to go ahead and beat their face in real quick. So, let's take the Zoetic Glyph. Well worth the price of admission, and that is a 5/4. I mean, that card is crazy. So down to 10 they go, 16 to 10. Looking good, looking good. And see, this is so good. Oh, whoa, whoa, a lightning strike. So they're gonna. Okay, this is. I can already tell that we're probably gonna win because if they do a 2-for-1, that's essentially like a 3-for-1 because the glyph lets us discover, even though we just get a siren back, which probably isn't like the strongest thing in our deck. Either way, like, they took 2 cards to not even get rid of one of our cards, essentially. And that is pretty wild. Now we got a diamond pickaxe. Oh my gosh, just kind of gross here. Let's go ahead and drop you. I guess we might as well drop the map token. And, yep, Thran Portal is fine, whatever. Diamond pickaxe, we'll use this to equip. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. Treasure token, even though we don't really have a big use for the treasure token, but they are down to 4, so... the gift's a good game, is that it? I'll clank him up. That surely is. Good game. Baroshio. That's how I'm gonna go. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but it just rolled off the tongue that way. So, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and play this and drop our little pickaxe. We're gonna have we're gonna be able to. Yeah, I think this is better than dropping the Goblin Tomb Raider. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, this is quite the combo here. Yeah, so let's go for the Goblin Tomb Raider. We're going to be able to have haste, just because we have the pickaxe, and then we also have the Gleeful Demolition. I mean, come on. The Gleeful Demolition has just been like the all-star of this game, probably, most likely. Not this game, this video. Not this game, man. Gotta wake up. Of course, you know we are rocking the Gengar mug, of course. I should get a magic mug eventually. I was actually thinking... for all the real ones out there, if you're a long-term fan, I was thinking about trying to get like something going on with like merch or something, and getting like a mana mug or something. I mean I mean again, this channel is so small that like that'd be like way long into the future, but it is something to think about, and I am kind of excited about it. So, do we use the treasure token to play down this thing, or do we just kind of pass to go for the Zoetic Glyph for the Talion's Throneguard? I think we're gonna stockpile our treasure like a true pirate, even though we're not playing pirates, but. We're playing pirates with the treasure. Ooh, so this... Okay, so the conductor comes out, and they're going to be able to, what, explore. Okay. Okay, twist and turn. So whenever they explore, they're going to scry 1, and then eventually they can transform that card. So they are just looking... This is like Simic Explorer. This is a really cool... This is a cool deck. I kind of like this deck a lot. Ooh, that's not good. We're going to miss out on our land drop here, so I don't love that. I don't really have a comfortable swing either, so this sucks. I think we're going to have to take the Zoetic Glyph. 1, 2. We only have... Well, I guess we could go for the Opal. I mean, with the treasure token, we would have enough, but this is not really good. Maybe we just want to be aggressive. A 5/4 is pretty good. The only thing bad about doing this is if we animate the pickaxe, then we don't get the treasure when it swings because it's not equipped. It's just the pickaxe itself. But a 5/4 swinging at their face at 12 life doesn't feel very good. So I hate the rope. I'm sorry. I hate the rope. Let's not edit this video. Let's just make a decision quickly and go for the Zoetic Glyph. Okay. I think because they are at 12 life, I'm going to lean towards doing this. And I do kind of want to swing in with everything. Just because they're at 12 life, it kind of makes a lot more sense. So we are an aggro deck through and through, so swing all. It is what it is. If they want to block out the Tomb Raider, which I assume they do, considering we are tapped out, that's just going to be what we have to live with. I mean, we are tapped out, so I don't really see what they're doing here. Yeah, they're gonna... Yep, okay. They are going to take, what, 8 this way? And we're down to 4. Down to 4. I think we're in this for the sprint. They're in it for the long adventure. They're looking to explore... Ooh, Kitesale Larcenist. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and animate that. It is worth noting, though, if we sacrifice this treasure token... we sacrifice the treasure token, we do get to discover, and plus we are down in the land count anyway, so I kind of like this a little bit. I don't like it, but like we've been in a lot worse situations. Okay. This is so awkward. Do I want? I don't really have a way to get rid of the Larcenist though, so like I think this thing's gonna be stuck as a treasure token, and we just have to come to grips with that. So I kind of want to discover. If we use, I think we go for the Lapidary. I mean, with the treasure token, let's do this, because with the Opal we can use that. I think Throneguard, with the Larcenist having that Ward 1, it does put a damper on our day as well, so don't really love that either. Okay. Drop the... I guess we drop the pickaxe, and that makes the fulfillment for the Mox Opal. And then, I guess we go for Tome, but Tome... maybe we should go on for the pickaxe instead and swung in. No, because that we don't have any good swings that way, so... it does feel good being back into Alchemy. I think there is a little bit of a learning curve, especially with these new cards. I did see the Tome of Gadwick, but a lot of the Quicksilver Lapidary and like the Mox Opal stuff is a little bit new, but let's go ahead and just use this. I know that we're not going to be able to swing in with anything and do any Tome tricks, but at least we get to discover this way. So what do we get? We get another Zoetic Glyph. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. It all worked out, and I guess we'll go ahead and use the pickaxe. a lot of this is just being guessing, but that's okay. So let's do that. I would have liked to put it on the Tome, but we already committed to equipping it to the Lapidary, so that kind of didn't make any sense. Another Larcenist. Oh my gosh, this card is so good. Oh, we don't have... I mean, we have Throneguard for removal, but... oh gosh. This is not going to be good. Okay. How can we do 4 damage to their face? They got 4 creatures. The Larcenist does have Ward 1. Twists and turns, so what, how many? 7? They need 7 lands, so I'm not too worried about that right this second. I don't think it's like the most powerful card. Get another land, which I guess is not really the best. Okay, so Talion's Throneguard. How are we going to play it? We have to make use of this. I guess we could get rid of the pickaxe that way. We could pay the Ward 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. With Mox Opal and the treasure token, we can pay the Ward, but the next turn, the Larcenist is just going to come back out. It's looking like we don't have like too much else of a choice. So let's go for Talion's Throneguard here. Maybe the Tome. Because I do want to pay the bargain, just to kind of oh god, they just got like a counter here though. So Talion's Throneguard. I guess we'll do this, but they also get their own treasure back. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. Let's take the Thran Portal. Okay. Bounce you back. No, the Tidebinder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So they counter it and we lose our ability. So we're gonna lose our flying as well. That is so bad. Oh my, I think that might have been the game there. Oh, the Tidebinder. What a good card, though. I mean, what a good card. Dang, this is a good match. I don't know where we sit now. That Tidebinder really just threw a big pork. Oh, and a Splunker. A Spelunker. So you get to explore 4 times. And each time with the twist and turn, they get the scry, right? So this thing's going to be like a 4/4 with some more exploring action. Man, that Tidebinder. That Tidebinder is a good card, though. I definitely want to either make a standard or alchemy brew with this thing. This thing is so good. Alright, well, let's play this out. Okay. Up to what was it, like a 6/7 or a 7/8? Okay. Cavern our souls, we don't care. We are not playing counters. We might be Izzet, but we are not playing counters, so no worries there, my friend. Oh god. I think they're gonna have lethal in the air next turn. I mean, if we chump block, let's see how aggressive they want to be. The Schooner. Do we have a Cyclonic Rift in our deck? Is Alchemy? Just kidding. Just kidding. Of course, I wish. I think Cyclonic Rift is probably like my favorite Explorer card. But yeah, this is not looking good. 6/7. I think we're just gonna have to let this go. I don't want to make any significant trades with this. 13 and a Siren. I guess it's better than a land. But we don't have removal for the Larcenist. If we had some way to remove for the Larcenist, we could be a little bit more aggressive. It's just not looking that way right now. I think we're just gonna have to crack this open. Let's go. Let's discover 3. Let's see if we can get something going on here. Okay, another glyph. Okay, well that's good. And I think we're gonna have to just use the old opal. We don't have any other artifacts. I keep forgetting that these 1/1s are not artifacts. But let's go for the Spyglass Siren. We don't really have any use for the opal other than just being a beat stick anyway. So I guess we might as well. We can't even really swing in with this though. Dang, this is crazy. I guess we'll put it on the opal. Maybe they swing in with the 6/7. We get another mountain, and things are looking pretty rough. This is already exposed, so we might as well play it. And this is looking pretty not great. Man, I thought we had this. It's not over. I'm still gonna play this out, but I thought this was looking really good, and now they have us completely walled off with that 6/7. Yeah, we gotta pass the turn. We don't really have any other tricks up our sleeves here. That Tidebinder just turned the tide of the game. Twist and turn. Let's go ahead and explore. And if they explore, one more time, they get this twist and turn, gets to, yeah, this thing's already too big to handle, so we'll take care of that. I think we need another Throneguard. I think it's just pretty much Throneguard or bust. And a third Kite Sail Larcenist. Oh my gosh. I think at this point it's pretty much over. I mean, we have to top deck a Throneguard or it's literally just over. But I've seen crazier things in Magic the Gathering. So let's wait it out. I think we can, is there any card that conjures a Cyclonic Rift? I would love that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think we even have, yeah, we actually don't even have enough to overload a Cyclonic Rift, so never mind. 7, 8, and this is almost lethal next turn. I think if we just let this go, they're gonna have lethal in the air next turn. So they've explored a lot. They're not gonna be able to go for twists and turns. That's actually kind of funny. I think we're just, yeah, I guess we'll just let it go. I know they have lethal in the air next turn, but like we just, yeah, a Lapidary. We're looking, that's pretty much game. I guess we could try to discover one more time, but I don't really think we can really do anything here. Maybe we should have just blocked. That was a little bit of salty gills, but let's go ahead and do this. Get one last discovery for the road, but it's looking like we're gonna come up short here. And another Lapidary is just not gonna cut it, unfortunately. Lapidary again, another Mox Opal. Earlier in the match here, I did think that the Mox Opal didn't work properly like that. I thought if you already had one in your hand, it didn't work again, but you get 2. Even though it's not going to matter, let's go ahead and clank them up. That was a good game, but what a nice deck.